My name is Jillian Love, and today I'm making spicy raw chocolate seduction. So there's 5 ingredients that we're going to be using today, and then after I make the recipe, I'm going to show you 5 ways that you can use the actual final product, the chocolate sauce, to make some delicious, delicious chocolatey desserts. So the ingredients we're using are chocolate. We have cacao butter and coconut oil, and this is the cacao butter in its solid form and the coconut oil in its solid form. That's the reason they're used in chocolate, is because at room temperature they're solid or mostly solid. I'm using both cacao butter and coconut oil because cacao butter has a higher melting point. The melting point of cacao butter is about 93 to 100 degrees Fahrenheit, and that will keep the chocolate solid and more stable at a higher temperature. The coconut oil, I really like the flavor of that, so I want some of that in my recipe too. And that melting point is about 76 degrees. I wanted you to just take a minute to look at these beans, these beautiful cacao beans. This is what they look like before they're ground up into that beautiful flour that we are using today. And the cacao butter is the fat that's extracted from the cacao bean. As a sweetener, we have 2 sweeteners, and the first is coconut nectar, which is a sweetener that is derived from the actual coconuts. And then lucuma. And lucuma comes from a fruit from Peru. It's a whole food, so it's a wonderful, wonderful, nutritious sweetener rich in vitamins and minerals. Then we have our 5 spices, and we are going to use chipotle pepper as a seasoning for the spicy spice, the hot spice. And chipotle is a jalapeno that has been smoked. It's traditionally used in Mexican cuisine. And we have a vanilla bean, and the vanilla just brings out the flavor of chocolate in beautiful ways, so we want about half of the vanilla bean in there. And our other 2 spices are cinnamon and cardamom, both wonderful enhancers and complements to chocolate. Last, we have our salt, a little bit of Himalayan sea salt to pop the flavor and bring out the sweetness. I'm going to put all of these ingredients into our blender and blend them together into a smooth sauce. Wow, the sauce is just perfect. If you can get in there close and see how beautiful it is, it's just really a perfect liquid, and the smell is incredibly spicy and sweet and chocolatey. It's kind of seductive. So what we're going to do is use this chocolate in 5 different ways that are wonderful and enjoyable. The first way is to make little individual chocolates. And look how beautiful that's pouring. Now the second way I like to have my chocolate is with strawberries. Put some chocolate sauce in the bowl and dip these strawberries right in. Now, the third way to enjoy this fabulous chocolate sauce is to make a chocolate bark. And a chocolate bark is like a really renegade version of a chocolate bar. And I like to make it about 1/4 inch to a 1/2 inch thick. I'm going to make it actually a little bit thicker because when it cools, you'll be able to break it up and eat it in chunks. And I'm going to put some of these wonderful little mulberries in it. I'm going to take this and put it in the fridge to chill. And when it's done, it will be the best chocolate bar you could ever imagine. The fourth way I like my chocolate, I like to get a little jar like this and fill my jar. And again, you can add whatever you like, or you can just leave it straight up chocolate. So the 5th way to enjoy this fabulous spicy hot chocolate seduction sauce is actually my #1 way. And that is to take some of that chocolate that's left in a bowl right there and put in your finger and enjoy. Mmm. 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 Spicy raw chocolate seduction. Go to hotrawchef.com now and vote for me. Don't forget, do it now. Go to hotrawchef.com and cast your People's Choice Award for me, Jillian Love.